Hi there and welcome to Auckland First 15 TV for 2016. It's great to be back with you. And coming up on School Report this year, highlights of the Auckland 1A Championship. 13 weeks, 69 games and no shortage of tries. Well, it's week one and we're here at Salle College for the all-Catholic clash against St Peter's College. So coming up, highlights of this match and four others in week one on Auckland First 15 TV. 2016's 1A Championship gets underway with a number of intriguing battles. King's College put their reputation on the line against Kelston. St Kent's title defence begins at the ever-improving Aorere, and Dilworth hope to show Sacred Heart they are no one-season wonders. And our feature match sees St Peter's take the trip to Salle. Round one of the Auckland 1A Championship saw an all-Catholic college encounter as St Peter's made the journey south to Salle. Both schools managed just a handful of wins last season and have designs on making the top four in 2016. The match promised to be an arm wrestle, and it was 10 minutes before St Peter's got their noses in front through the boot of Harry Plummer. Choosing to attack from a scrum in their own half, St Peter's College stretched the Salle defence down the right-hand side. A searching kick from fullback Robert Luenga had Salle backtracking. A bouncing ball and St Peter's blindsider Callum McNabb compounded their pressure before centre AJ Lamb scooped up the loose ball. Reloy Siu pranced and danced and confused everyone, including possibly himself, before the halfback finally dove over, claiming St Peter's first try of 2016. The home side closed the gap to 7 as Obey Samate grabbed Salle's first points of the season. A defensive scrum in the Salle 22 didn't deter the home side from attacking the blind. Impressive winger Simon Peter Toliafoa skinned his opposite before linking back up with his halfback Jesse Pascoe, who had enough wheels to cross by the posts. The conversion making it 10-all at the break, a fitting scoreline for two teams who could barely be separated across the park. A strength of St Peter's College this year will undoubtedly be their line-out, and big lock Kaylin Felice brought down clean ball, and number 8 Luteru Tolai muscled over to put the visitors 17 points to 10 ahead. And with the clock counting down, Harry Plummer lifted his tally to 10 points to ensure St Peter's College closed out round one with a hard-fought 20 points to 10 victory over an equally tenacious Salle side. Well, congratulations, Alex. That was a good win. First game of the season, eh?
Yeah, thank you. That was definitely a good start to the season. We know La Salle was going to be testing, especially at their home ground, so we're just real pleased to come away with the win.
What aspects of your game were you most pleased with?
Probably just matching their physicality. You know, La Salle every year, they've always got those big, strong boys, and we thought that we got to match it, but not be too silly and stay disciplined, so we definitely did that today.
You hardly missed a tackle too.
I don't know about that.
Well, nice to get a win in the first game of the season, right?
Yeah, definitely. Thank you.
Well, it was a losing team, unfortunately, today. It's Salle and Joseph Toyava, the captain. Hard luck, Joseph.
Yeah, boys prepared really well this week, and I guess didn't go our way today. But just move forward from here and improve for next week for Dilworth. So yeah.
Well, it wasn't through a lack of endeavour. They just tackled their hearts out, didn't they?
Yeah, they really did. You got to give it up to St Peter's. They really gave it to us and stuck it through the whole game. And our boys just couldn't keep up. So that's a learning curve for them and improve for next week.
All right, we've got the St Peter's coach Mark Wilson with us now. And Mark, congratulations. Always nice to win your first game of the season.
Absolutely, and especially out here at Salle, it's a pretty tough place to come and play, and it was a great challenge from Salle, and yeah, delighted with the win.
What was it down to? What do you think? Why did you eventually get over them?
I thought we played at the right end of the field, and then when we were down that right end of the field, I thought our defence was suffocating. So that created a few opportunities on attack, a few we didn't take, and a few we did, and that was good enough in the end.
So St Peter's College opened their campaign with a hard-fought 10-point win over Salle. Let's turn our attention on School Report now to some other fixtures, starting with the defending champions St Kentigern College. Five-time champs St Kentigern College made the trip to Papatoetoe to take on Aorere College in round one of the Auckland 1A Championship. The home side impressing many last year with their committed defence and rugged forward pack, many who have returned this season. St Kentigern College racked up plenty of tries in 2015 thanks to an electric back three. And their two new wingers were looking to get in on the act. The initial break made by left wing Tani Elu Talia before the star of last season, Etene Nanai, slid through the defence. The flying fullback fed right wing Penny Lasangwa to get the first 5-pointer of the year. Aorere College closed the gap to just 2 points through a long-range penalty from JP Naitoko. Following a penalty of their own, St Kent's were soon back on attack as their pack rummaged through countless phases, with loosehead prop JP Papani powering across to give the visitors a 10-point lead. The defending champs looked to attack at every opportunity, but were often met with a green and red wall. Aorere hanging it at half-time, trailing St Kentigern College 13 points to 3. In the second half, St Kentigern's forwards flexed their muscle yet again. Open side Keb Vartoe ripping the ball from the opposition, and fellow flanker Caleb Milne counter-attacking down the blind side, where Captain Talia crossed for a converted try. The Blue and Whites went looking for a bonus point try as they sent the ball wide to their captain. But the visitors were denied again by the fearless defence of fullback Mosesi Pepper. St Kentigern College settling for a 20 points to 3 victory over a spirited Aorere side.
Yeah, we were just happy to get the win, but at the same time, Aorere gave us a good game today, and it was real hard out there for us. We had a lot of opportunities that we didn't take, but it was just good that we got the win. Yeah.
Oh, I'm incredibly proud of the boys. I mean, last year we played St Kent's in round 2 and they put 83 points on us. So for us, last year was learning, but this year was about actually having a crack and sort of showing what we're capable of. I'm just incredibly proud of the boys. They showed that we can compete, and we were 1 or 2 passes away from scoring there on a couple of chances.
It's good to start the competition off with a win. We know the intensity and the energy that 1A that the competition brings. So we knew it would be not an easy fixture to get on top of that. But there are a lot of guys in there that probably had the first taste, and we'll learn a lot from that and analyse and build on that start.
So the defending champions underway in 2016. They'll be worth keeping an eye on here on School Report right throughout the year. Now, another highly rated school in 2016 is King's College. They were semi-finalists last year, and they're back with a lot of the same players that played very well for them in 2015. Their first game against Kelston Boys High School, who were hoping to put behind them a disappointing 2015 campaign. Big things are expected for King's College in the 2016 edition of the Auckland 1A Championship. Last year's semi-finalists remain largely intact as they welcome the best from the West, Kelston Boys High, in round 1. The always talented Kelston side looking to atone for an 8th place finish last year. It took 15 minutes for the deadlock to be broken as midfielder Edward Vaiamolitalo swerved through the Kelston defence and fed Jamie Sopwart. The fullback chipped his opposite and did well to keep his composure and dot down for a 5-pointer. First 5 Sharan Matoi extended the lead to 8 points with 20 minutes gone in the first half. 5 minutes later, Kelston had an attacking line-out and clean ball was quickly fed out to second 5 Elijah Sufia, who set good second phase ball for the visitors. Elusive first 5 Max Tor Elor shimmy through the Kings' defence, allowing Tuna Tautalafua to get Kelston on the board. The two sides exchanged penalties, and then 3 minutes from half-time, the home side were back on attack. Loose ball was scooped up by classy first 5 Matoi, who sighed through the defence to put King's College ahead 18-10 at the break. The second stanza began with King's College hammering the Kelston line. AJ Moore, so impressive in the loose throughout the game, rolled his sleeves up to score a classic forwards try. The home side now 15 points clear. With the victory seemingly secure, King's College went looking for the bonus point try as Liam Baker-Smith ghosted down the far touchline. The left wing hooking the ball to Balin Sullivan, and the big centre crossed for the home side's 4th try of the afternoon. King's College rounded out their win with a final score sparked by rampaging number 8 AJ Mua, who proved hard to put down all afternoon. Lock junior Ratuva was lurking on the inside to claim the converted try. King's College kicking off the season with a 39-10 win over Kelston boys.
I suppose our line-out's got us a lot of ball, put them under pressure. How we moved the ball, I felt, put Kelston under pressure, but they responded, and I suppose just at the end of the day it was a bit of the bounce of the ball that went our way with hand catching the ball and the actual bounce going into our hands.
Whenever we got play together, they had trouble containing us in their defence, and I think we've got enough firepower to trouble any team looking at that. We'll just walk away, reflect, and I don't think we're too upset.
Round one's always tough. It's always a tough challenge because you don't read too much into pre-season results, so to come away injury-free and with a bonus point is always a positive.
So emphatic win there for King's College in their first game of the season. Let's check in with the beaten finalists from last year now, Auckland Grammar. They've won the 1A Championship a whopping 63 times. They welcomed the new boys, Onehunga High School, in their first game. Auckland Grammar were just a penalty kick away from claiming their 64th 1A title last year, and in week 1 of 2016 they hosted Onehunga High School. The visitors making the trip up Manukau Road, having won promotion back to the top tier with a win the previous Saturday. And Onehunga were quickly reacquainted with the standard of 1A when Simeon Latu threw a cutout pass that prop Heimana Raya gladly accepted for the opening try of the afternoon. A few minutes later, and it was second 5 Joe Cook who glided through the defence to put Grammar ahead 12 points to 0. The home side repeated the dose shortly after. From their right-hand corner, they again spun the ball left. The forward set a solid platform, and quick ball made its way to Cook, who again slipped across for a 5-pointer. 3 minutes later, Sione Havili was waiting in the back line. From a short line-out, the dynamic blindsider set off on what was an early contender for individual try of the season. Auckland Grammar securing the 4-try bonus point before half-time. The second half began with former prop Kainan Satani-Tua showing he knows his way to the try line to score a classic number 8's try. Just one phase after the kick-off, Auckland Grammar put on a clinic in how to draw and pass. Not a hand laid on the home side as Callum Bean ran in under the sticks for Grammar's 6th try of the afternoon. Onehunga looked to attack whenever possible in possession, but Auckland Grammar pounced on any loose ball offered up. Satani-Tua again showing he enjoys tucking the ball under his arm. The bullocking number 8 finding Tim Salle in support, and the replacement hooker had enough gas to put the home side ahead 47-0. Even when Auckland Grammar rolled on their subs, they didn't lose any continuity. Reserve halfback Will Boswell involved in the play on a number of occasions as he wrapped around his backline and cut back towards the posts to pick up another 5-pointer. A dominant Auckland Grammar scrum again set a solid platform for Sione Havili charging off the back to collect himself a brace of tries. Auckland Grammar beginning their 1A campaign with a 61-0 victory over Onehunga High School.
I think the boys are really happy that to get the win for a good win for a long season. We've been training for a long time, so I think that win's well deserved. It was right from the get-go. I think the boys were well prepared, and the preparation we took out throughout the week, I think we really started off well with that.
You've always got to have a positive approach to this. It's 1A competition, it's what they wanted to do. We've been found out today, and so they've got to make sure that they turn up and start again.
Yeah, Sione Havili scored one of those individual tries today that I guess you don't get the chance to score often. Sort of broke the line and changed the ball over hand to hand, fended off a few, and then showed enough pace to get over in the end. So it's a pretty impressive try, but yeah, nice for him to be able to experience that moment in front of a home crowd too.
So Auckland Grammar looking sharp in their first game. Let's check in with our final game now in week 1 of Auckland First 15 TV of the 1A Championship, and it's Dilworth School. They were a Cinderella story in 2015, playing in their first ever season in the 1A Championship. They welcomed Sacred Heart, last year's beaten semi-finalists. Dilworth School impressed many in their first foray into the Auckland 1A Championship last year, finishing a more than credible 7th. And in round 1 of the 2016 season, they hosted Sacred Heart College, 6-time champions of 1A. And the visitors struck early through the boot of ever-reliable fullback Matt Storm. Almost immediately from kick-off, Sacred Heart slung the ball left, where wide-ranging number 8 Hoskins Sututu chased and dotted down for Sacred's first 5-pointer of the year. Dilworth replied soon after as Molly Fiver slotted a penalty from wide out. A quick tap by Sacred Heart saw one of their danger men from last season, Lemeki Namoa, dot down to put the visitors ahead 15-3 at the break. Sacred Heart began the second half with a penalty before a clever back row move was trumped by an equally clever move from the midfield backs. First 5, Logan Finotti wrapped the round and beat 4 defenders. With 15 minutes left and behind by 15 points, Dilworth's blockbusting number 8 Isaleli Manu got close to the chalk. And Jonah Ma'u continued the heads-down approach to pick up Dilworth's first try of the season. There was no further comeback as Sacred Heart start 2016 with a 23-10 win over Dilworth School, who again show there'll be no pushover.
We did the right thing. We weren't as clinical as we should have been. We had a lot of possession in the 22. Probably should have capitalised a bit more in the first half, but starting strong in the second half and then sort of letting them back in the game. They got their tails up and made it hard for us to get back into the game.
Being in 1A for one season, it doesn't mean anything. We want to try and stay there for a few seasons, and we just, same as what we did last year, it's just looking at what we've got and taking each game as it comes, and if we can play like that week in, week out, hopefully we can maybe surprise 1 or 2 teams.
Yeah, very proud. We had close to a third of the team debuting today in an inaugural game as well. I must add, we've never played a first 15 game at Dilworth College, so very pleased, good to get it going.
So a good 4 points there for Sacred Heart as they open their 2016 campaign with a win. Time to check the points table now after round 1 of the 1A Championship. So after round 1 of the Auckland 1A Championship, 3 schools have collected the maximum 5 points: Mount Albert Grammar, Auckland Grammar and King's College. Others to start the season with a win were St Kitts, Sacred Heart and St Peters. Losing bonus points hard to come by as week 1 comes to a conclusion, with 10 more rounds before the semi-finalists are found. So 6 very happy schools after week 1 and 6 looking for revenge in week 2 already. Sacred Heart's clash with St Kitts next week is shaping as a key fixture, and that will be our feature game here next week on School Report. Round 2 of the Auckland 1A Championship offers up some interesting encounters, including the Battle of the Tamaki Estuary as Sacred Heart welcome rival St Kentigern College. Mount Albert and St Peters look to continue their winning start, and King's College head around the corner to take on near neighbours Otahuhu College. And you'll catch all the action here on School Report. So that is our first School Report done and dusted here on Auckland First 15 TV for 2016. We'll be back next week for all the tries, highlights and hits of week 2. We're going to leave you with our top 3 tries though of week 1, and you can vote for your favourite on Auckland First 15 TV's Facebook page. So until next week, farewell.